Alright, okay, there we go. Just needed to plug it in again. Alright, let's see. Alright, I think that level should be alright. Guys, let me know if that's okay. Yes, yes, Tanny. It wouldn't be a MasakoX stream without sound issues, so... Yeah. Okay, just let me know how everything is going. Alright, okay. Those people are kind of going, hey, MasaKo. Okay, cool. Right, we are live. Alright. Good to see you all here. And wow, we're already in here with Black Noctis. Well, I'll get to that shortly. But basically, if you want to follow Black Noctis's example, if you want to make sure that your question is guaranteed to be answered, because as you can see, this chat is going by fairly quickly, you can leave a super chat, which is the dollar icon down below, or you can leave a tip at bit.ly/partypatrol, and if you're got your hit well timed, you could become the stream boss. So just putting it out there. Yeah, your action might make you the boss. So that's just putting it out there. But yeah, let's just get this question absolutely rolling. Black Noctis starts off with, people complain about Kale and Caulifla when I remember people begging for female Super Saiyans in Broly. I don't see people mad at Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. I think the whole thing is that, just the whole thing that has to do with just how quickly it all happened. That was unexpected. And yeah, I think it all just happened so fast. And people just thought that, well, they didn't really earn it. But the thing is, though, Universe 6 Saiyans are very, very different from our Saiyans. There's a lot of stuff that we don't know. That's the thing. So we just kind of got to go into that little mess. But I, for one, called it, and I'm really happy that we do have female Super Saiyans. Just saying. The Athens619, thank you, says, have you seen my tweets I've been sending to you? It's what Gohan would look like between Goku and Bulma with one dominant trait for each. Yes, I have, actually. Thank you very much for those pictures. I'll keep those in mind when I write the next part of that series. For those of you who don't know, it's my What If series I started last month. Basically called What If Goku Married Bulma. So this is like, this is for part 2 almost. Now there we go. Thank you very much. The Lost Star Warrior. Hey, MasaKo, what do you think of Ultra's Instinct? No spoilers for this one. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that right now. But that vague thing, in answer to your question, interesting. We shall have to wait and see. All right. Okay, let's see if we got some things there. But anyway, okay, for now, let's just do what we said to do and what the actual stream says. What do we think about episode 114? 114, I have to admit, was a fantastic episode. It was something absolutely wonderful. The animation was great, and it turned out that basically it was Yuya Takahashi who was the animator that I called out to. And it was brilliant. I absolutely adored it. The animation just looked so on point with the actual show. It was just crazy. I'm just really, really thrilled that, yeah, we can get good animation like this. You know, it's just really, really great. Yeah, okay. Yeah, basically, I'm seeing that a couple of people have had some issues with, you know, some with lagging. Yeah, I think it's YouTube's system. YouTube's system currently is, it's now kind of done a system where you can't change the variable bitrate, or at least I couldn't see. You might be able to, yeah, get quite granular and stuff like that. But it's just, it's not more teething troubles on YouTube pretty much. We'll just have to just chug along. I'm down in my, I'm down on the bottom floor of the house, and according to this, my internet should be okay. It's connected. I'm not having connection issues, but there might be something going on. Let's see. See if there are things that I can do. Oh, okay, the health update. Okay, it's calmed down now. I guess my brother might have been uploading something. So, who knows what? I don't know exactly. Aaron Wells. All right, we got Aaron Wells here. Hey, just wanted to say, love your content. I wanted to know your thoughts on, do you think that the combined strength of Ultra... Yeah, but... no. No, I'm not talking about that. As much as I really appreciate your support and stuff like that, we're not going to be approaching that one. But in terms of the thing, from what we saw, from Kafla was enough to make during Twitch. So I think more will happen in that regard. Just, guys, can you just try and keep spoilers to a minimum? We are currently at episode 114. So anything before then is all good. And Goku, yes. Yep, you're the stream boss right now. So Goku, yes, is the stream boss currently. And he says, thank you for making your what if segments. It's my favorite. Heart, heart, heart. Keep up the fantastic work. I will do so. In fact, probably towards the end of this month, we will have probably the concluding part of What If Raditz Turn Good for now. And then we will be having a couple of other things. I've written down some really good suggestions after last month. So there are a couple I'm really, really curious to try and actually investigate. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. I'm just having a... My tech support's just kind of giving me a message. It's talking about the stream boss not displaying properly. Let's see. Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, internet. The internet here must be a bit dodgy, but other than that, it seems to be somewhat decent. But yeah, so that was Goku. Yes, the last Star Warrior again. I forgot, but when a fusion happens, can't it instantly diffuse if one half overpowers the other or something similar? Yeah, that is quite true. A very noteworthy thing about fusion is that you have to be equal power. You have to kind of balance it out so both sides have the same amount of power. So either Goku has to power down or Vegeta has to power up, for example. But it's always Goku powering down because, hey, it's Vegeta, of course. Undoubtedly. Okay. Let's, Steven Alvarez. Weird idea. Oh. Vegito Fusion Dance Kefla. Oh, wait. 2 Patara fusions. Well, you'd have to teach Kefla how to do it, and you've only got maybe about like 20 minutes to do it. And who's to say that by then both fusions will have, you know, defused? That is if we have Vegito. I absolutely love the fact that we saw Patara fusion, but it wasn't Vegito. That was fantastic. Dam says, when are you going to get back on Twitch? Twitch, that will be a thing when I move house in a couple of months. So when that indeed happens, I will be back with a more what's the word? More integral schedule. So that means, yeah, it'll be a bit more regular, and that way things will be all right. Okay. Ooh, Augustus Caesar. Augustus Caesar took a big head at Goku, yes, and he says, hey, Masako, you think now in the fused state, Kafla will try and achieve Super Saiyan 3? Also, Vegeta is now off the table. Vegeta, not necessarily, but I think Geekdom made a really good point on one of his videos that maybe that might be a plot point. Kafla might try and go for Super Saiyan 3, and then she doesn't know about the massive power drain, and is just so excited to get it. And then, you know, Goku goes like, I told you so. There's a big power drain. Super Saiyan 3's poopy like that. Oops, you done goofed. It's pretty much just like that, really. It's just chalking itself up as that. That's exactly how it's gonna happen. But yeah, basically when we get back on Twitch, I'll be playing some more games, do some more chill out streams. Probably like playing a bit of Cuphead, Sonic Mania. Hopefully, if I can get my PS4 to work properly, I'll play some Gran Turismo Sport, because I want to share with you guys one of my passions from back in the day, and that was online racing, because I was actually pretty good at it. But yeah, that's no all that. Zeno King of all. Hello, Masako. Just dropped by entirely the other content. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Zeno. Please don't erase our universe. Mr. Michael Law 2011, thank you very much. Hey Masako, where would you place Goku's energy right now from 10 to 75? Because all we know, he's not at 100. I would say that might be the case. You know, I would say probably if the fact that he can do Super Saiyan God. Super Saiyan God doesn't really use that much energy. I would say he's probably more than halfway up to his, you know, max power. I think that's where he is probably. Alexander Oakes. I always wondered if you go by Larry or Lawrence. Oh yeah, I go by Lawrence. Or Law. Or some people at school go, what, Loza? I'm thinking, no. No, just, no. It doesn't suit well, honestly. But, yeah. I would say, yeah, Lawrence is absolutely fine if you want to call it. Oh, Goku, yes, is just hanging in there. You know, subscriptions take away 10 HP, but super chats and PayPal donations do the rest. I'm just saying. Okay. Yep. Oh, looks like we've had another YouTube purge. How delightful. Oh well. Okay, let's see. Yeah, according to the analytics in the stream, yes. People seem to be doing okay, you know, most of the people are 720p. It's very weird like this. I think this is just going to make it all the more reason to switch to Twitch. Yeah, that rhymes. That's cool. Alright, let's just check. I've just got to keep an eye on this, just see how it's all looking. Oh, we got a big un. Killer Gym Socks, and I think this is going to be taking it. Let's see. Hey Masako, would you consider doing a what if video on what if someone wished for Goku's head injury to be healed? Would he struggle with the Saiyan nature and etc.? Well, the thing is though, I don't think anybody would really wish for that, because Goku's head doesn't really hurt, and people probably don't really remember or actually take into account the fact that he has that injury or that affliction or something like that. I don't really seeing that being the case, I'm afraid, but yeah, but fair enough. Yeah, that's a decent idea. But if that did happen, I think probably he would revert back to his Saiyan ways. That's probably what would happen. Right, I'm just gonna try and close down a couple of things. Just maybe that might help. Okay, let's just see that. Last Star Warrior. Right before I could hear you, your response, the vid froze. Okay, I'm just gonna. Let's try and swing back to you when you were up. The last Star Warrior says, I forgot when a fusion happens, can it instantly defuse? Okay, basically what you were saying is that if you ended up basically, if you have to be equal power. That's how the fusion dance works. It's not the case really with Potara, but I know it's definitely for the fusion dance. That is definitely the case. Oh! We've had, wow, Tsurugi Kage donated 40. Wow, thank you, Tsurugi. And they say, do you think the policeman's superhero could be based on Ultraman? Oh, undoubtedly. That is definitely Ultraman and Kamen Rider. The Kamen Rider from the belt, but the actual apparel is most likely, in fact, I almost say undoubtedly, unequivocally, it has to be Ultraman. Because, I mean, Kato Pleasure, I hope he does something, and it would just be the biggest irony because he looks the most goofy out of the Universe 3 people, that he does more than Nigirishi ever did. I can't believe how little Nigirishi did in Super. It's crazy. Like, I could eat some nigiri sushi and that would have been more. That was probably what the pun was. Oh, jeez. Oh. That's what it was. Nigiri sushi. That's what it was. And just as quickly as you can eat it, he just disappeared. Oh well. Now Matthew Santa Maria brings up a really good point. How come they're allowed to use Potara? I would say with Champa, that was a calculated gamble. He probably just said, well, it's probably best they have a set on them in case they can use it or if they need to use it. And after the whole thing with Master Roshi being allowed to use the bottle for the Mafuba, the Omni Kings basically said, it looks cool, so it's allowed. That opened the floodgates. And they're now just going, oh, cool, let's just give it a go. It will be illegal. It will be legal because the Omni Kings will find that is pretty cool. But yeah, I think it's gonna probably lead to more people thinking of Potara fusions because now other universes will try and do that. I can guarantee it. But yeah, we'll have to be. I don't think they will do it because I don't want Potara fusion getting too crowded. Because we've had Blamasu or just Zamasu. We've now got Kafla. I'm really kind of excited just to see where it goes. Whether we actually see Vegeta or we might see Gogeta. I don't really know. We shall have to wait and see. Gogeta would indeed be awesome because Fusion Reborn is my absolute favorite Dragon Ball Z movie. It's my absolute favorite. I enjoy it so much. Oh, are you guys excited for the Nostalgia Critic review? Hopefully that'll be coming up on YouTube in a couple of hours. That'll be pretty cool. Yeah, it was good fun. It was definitely good fun to actually be there and record with the Nostalgia Critic. Really great honor, and also really nice to hang out with Little Karibo. He's always nice to hang out with. Let's see. Rizwan Ali, can Kefla defeat Vegito? Probably not. Probably not. But, we'll have to see whether we can actually do that. I don't know how they're going to be able to transport, actual Potaras into the ring without them being intercepted. But we'll have to wait and see. Goku, yes. Question. Thank you very much for the contribution, by the way. Question. What are the pros and cons in your eyes about what we've seen so far in the Tournament of Power? It's a good question. I would say pro. It was a breath of fresh air in terms of what we've seen up until now in Super. We've now seen animators stepping up their game, even though we have seen recycled animation. We have actually seen some fantastic episodes as well. We've managed to see some characters really step up, but that's also a con because we've seen other characters being kind of screwed over. Ten Shinhan. That's just sparked another debate. And hey, Asa Miller's now the new stream boss. Goku, yes, just almost had it there. Just congratulations, Asa, you are the current stream boss. I would say it's probably in danger from outstaying its welcome because there are rumors that it might be continuing for another 4 months. That might be a little too much because that's at least another 15 episodes. So I'll take us to roughly episode 130, 125 at least. And that's basically 28 episodes of a tournament. That's a little much. And then in terms of 50 episodes for the entire arc, that's we're getting close to Android Saga, or even the Perfect Cell Saga, or something like that. Yeah, probably even longer than that. It's crazy. It's like a whole year of the Universe Survival arc. It's crazy. Gabriel Right Done, thank you very much. Do you have any more Piccolo what-ifs in mind? Not necessarily. I can think of some more, but right now, I think it's more kind of Saiyan-based, because there's a lot more going for them. Because Piccolo's kind of... Most of the stuff that could happen to Piccolo, there's a lot going for it. Hobocron says it's going to go to 200 episodes. Oh, Super's going to keep going so long as it's profitable. Definitely. Shane Milchich, how about Gogeta Potara fusing with Gohan? I don't really know how that works. I'm pretty sure there'll be some kind of magical spiritual answers that you couldn't use that kind of spiritual energy or something like that at the same time. Yeah, it'd be quite weird. Lauren Heath says, in all caps, Masako, why do you think Jiren was trained by? Something tells me that probably Jiren was born like that. He was born this way. And that maybe he might have been so strong he accidentally wiped out his kind, or maybe made his complete universe untenable or something, and he's like a refugee that Universe 11 took under their wing. Dave Witherall says, hey Masako, have you seen the hate this episode got for animation when it's some of the best stuff? What? Hate? Hate for this episode? Really? I mean, yeah, maybe I can, okay. There were some bits that weren't animated by Yuya Takahashi that didn't look quite the same as what we saw in some of the screenshots, so those bits might have been a bit inconsistent, or it would have made differences all the more obvious. But hey, really, for that episode, I don't really get why that's the case. That seems a little odd to me, if I'm honest. But I mean, did you guys hate this episode because of it? I want to know. What did you guys think? Were you guys okay with it? Did you absolutely love it? Well, did you hate it? You know, I'm just gonna check the chat right here, or well, it's right there. But let's just see, because I'm like, yeah, a lot of people are just going like, Nani? Nandayo? Multiverse Arc says Masako live reactions. Yeah, you know I'm not making up all those reactions, people that take screenshots of me on Twitter and post them there. Yeah, I know that happens. I retweet them. So, yeah, it happens. Oh, you're gonna love tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video is a really good one. Let's just talk to Gabriel Wright Dunn and think, do you think Goku and Vegeta are fighting in Vegeta's gravity or Earth's gravity? That's a good question. It'll probably be Earth's gravity because, you know, that's where they've kind of spent most of their lives, I think. And Bashirko is now the stream boss. Got a cheeky little thing there. It says, what's up, Masako? Thanks for live stream, sir. My question is for, do you, the Tournament of Power, have been running by Caulifla and Kale? No. Caulifla and Kale have been some of the best things about it. Their developing relationship and friendship is fantastic to see. Because I think they've ruined the power scaling. So? Universe 6 is different. Now, more please. Keep up the great work to your awesome video, Masako. Well, thank you. Keenan does nothing, unrelated, but congratulations on one of the best Nostalgia Critics episodes to date. Oh, thanks, dude. Hopefully it'll come out on YouTube in the next couple of hours, but yeah, I'm very self-conscious when I'm on camera and it's not something I've recorded. You know, I get a bit self-conscious, but you know, it was good. It was a lot of good fun. Real honor. Doug's a very great host. You know, he looks after you. He definitely looks after you. 10 out of 10. Would collab again. Jacob Wilford, thank you very much. Black Noctis, I'm expecting a new Ribrianne form since she's still here over my boy Hit. Yeah, people don't like Ribrianne because, not because of her power, but because of just like the fact that she just will not go down. Like, I think there's going to be something that Android 17 is going to be the one to take her out, or they're going to take each other out or something. There's something going on between them. Yeah, people still hate Wonderful. Oh, come on. This is just like Rey from Force Awakens all over again. We clamor for Dragon Ball, you know, female Super Saiyans for decades, and then when we get them, we're like, oh no, don't like them, or something like that. You think, what do you want? You know, the power scaling. That went out the door after the Frieza saga. I'm sorry if I'm getting a little heated about this, but it really annoys me that, you know, people want this and then just like, ugh. Hey, I'm sorry, guys. Okay, Steven Alvarez says, I believe it is the Kefla too strong debate. Well, we've not really seen Kefla do much. And this whole Kefla thing is is part of the story arc for Caulifla and Kale becoming partners in crime. It's part of the character arc. So, you know, they will fall out in a couple of episodes probably, or they'll defuse because they'll exert themselves too much, they'll defuse, and then they'll have to like recoup again. I think. What if Piccolo learned the Kaioken? Good question. I think that he could possibly do it, but would he really need to though? I'm pretty sure he'll get another kind of power up of some sort. Brian Tuck, can you sing some of a 20 centimeter square window for us? Well, it's a 70 centimeters, but you know, but it's like, outside the weather is fine, the clouds have come apart. There we go. Can you sing some of a, yeah, that's Mr. Michael Law. What if Krillin wished for power? Goku after Frieza arc. Yeah, that's a real enduring question. People think, yeah, what if Krillin asked for the power of a Saiyan? I might cover that one of these days. So, yeah, stay tuned for that one. Harold Klein, will a fusion frenzy cause the universe to lose on technicality? I don't see why not. Unless it means they kind of reduce their numbers. That kind of technicality, maybe. VC Heroes, thank you very much. The Lost Star Warrior, thank you. I know it's random, but I thought that it's possible that Goku was unconscious during his fight with Jiren. Yeah, well, that's what we said in our video. Yeah, in the video on this channel. Basically, Goku was acting on instinct, he wasn't awake, and then he woke up, and then he kind of fell out of the form, like he didn't know what he was doing. Goku, yes, thank you very much. I was wondering if you'll be doing some more Goku Let's Plays, I love them. Yeah, I'm sorry, but we're kind of phasing out character Let's Plays on the Team 4-Star Gaming channel. I think the Krillin Plays is going to be one of the last ones, but I think that was more of a spur-of-the-moment thing on Lanny's part, so I think that might be the last one. Might be. We'll have to wait and see. Ribian isn't that bad. She's funny. Yeah, she's a complete subversion of the magical girl genre, so I get why she's there. I definitely get it. But Detran says Thelma and Louise. Basically, like, and I just think, Thelma and Louise, the happy little elves meet Fuzzy Snuggleduck, and the erotic awakening of S. I just keep thinking of that from The Simpsons. God darn you, Simpsons. Revolt Lars Wolfblade, thank you very much. Ever wonder how Kale and Broly look like fused? What, like a fusion of themselves? Oh my god! Kale is Broly's daughter confirmed! No. Jacob Wilfund, what if Goten was born as a twin of Gohan? Gohan being able to study and Goten being able to train with Goku. So what, like if they were made to were twins? Maybe. I mean, that could be interesting. But I think really his story would just be like Goten would just become Gohan. And then Gohan would just be a bookworm that would really not do much. Would we really want to see that? Gohan's so nice. Augustus Caesar, will Goku be able to recover while fighting Kafla? Well, not really. He's exerting himself so much. I think really he's going to be struggling something chronic. Because otherwise, he's going to have a bad time. He's going to have a bad time otherwise, because, yeah, good luck. Okay, let's just check all the analytics going okay. All right, things calming down. Okay, yeah, we've held a good stream for the last 20 minutes. Cool. All right. VC Hero says, Masako, how do you see a Planet Sadala arc going? Murder mystery with Kaba, Caulifla, Kale teaming with Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan to solve the mystery? Probably. Like, maybe they might be trying to uncover Frost. Frost may be up to no good once again. And might be trying to prove that, trying to get revenge on Frieza and then trying to show that he can be even more diabolical than him or something like that. And it's up to the guys to try and stop them. And he somehow becomes Silver Frost or something. I don't know. But it'll probably be some kind of mystery. It won't be just like, oh hey, here's Universe 6 Saiyans. That's cool. Well, see ya. It won't be that simple. Last Star Warrior again. What do you think of Goku only having unlocked the defensive half of Ultra Instinct and the red aura in his Ultra Instinct Goku represents his offense? Too early to say. If we see Ultra Instinct again, which I'm pretty sure that we will later on in the arc, you know, this isn't the last time we've seen it, we'll probably see a more developed version or maybe a different variety, like a mode will change from Kato Plus, so he then becomes speed mode or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Shadow, what if Dr. Rota actually got to use his power? But then we wouldn't care about him, because that's the only reason we really care about him. Multiverse Arc, how was it when you helped Screw Attack burning both Goku v Superman? Oh, total pleasure. Unfortunately, the both times I recorded for those death battles, I was really sick. Both times, so I couldn't really use my voice to its fullest potential, which is kind of sad. But with it's about it's actually 5 years since I recorded for that first death battle. It's crazy. I remember where I was when I first saw it. I was actually with X the Dark One up in Blackpool, and we were just watching it, and it was weird. It was weird watching that back. Mike Garcia, what if Planet Vegeta never blow up? You get Universe 6 Sadala, pretty much. Augustus Caesar, will we ever get a new Super Saiyan God, maybe in Universe 6? Well, there would be enough Super Saiyans. Maybe we might see Vegeta going Super Saiyan God in the anime. We might see that. Because, you know, Goku's proven that that can happen, so we shall have to wait and see. Gabriel Wright Dunn keeps saying Dr. Rota's ability is greater or equal to Jiren. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, new God of Destruction for Universe 6 confirmed as Dr. Rota. Douglas Gonzalez plus Dispo is the parody of The Flash. Oh yeah, of course. I mean, just if Dispo's surname was Allen, then it would be absolutely confirmed, no doubt. No doubt at all. Gabriel Wright says, why do they call him Doctor? I don't know. I don't know what he is a doctor of. Doctor what, exactly? Not Dr. Rota, it's Dr. Wada? The Last Star Warrior, do you think Vegeta could unlock Ultra Instinct to be fused with Goku and Goku's half tapped into Ultra Instinct? Oh, I don't really know. And congratulations, Star Warrior, for being the new stream boss. I think Ultra Instinct is one of those forms which I think is a game changer. Because in theory, it could be tapped into by anybody. You don't have to be a Saiyan to have it. So if you just try really hard enough, and you are taught by people like Whis, and now in theory by Goku, if you can actually master it, anybody could learn it. We could get Ultra Instinct Mr. Satan. How cool would that be? How cool would that be? Our Lord and Savior learning Ultra Instinct. Yeah, I'd buy that for $1. I'd buy that figurine, and I'm pretty sure that you would too. Shiro DBZ Power, I have noticed you. That one guy saying Ultra Satan. Let's see. Oh. We got Bashir Code back again. How do you feel about Toriyama since he doesn't care about what the fans want? And also the way he is dealing with his characters by just ignoring them, just like Tenshinhan and Piccolo. Because, in my opinion, they're one of the best characters in Dragon Ball. Yeah, I can see your point. But the thing is, though, Toriyama is historically really bad at concealing his emotions. If he really does not have the desire to write more about that character, he will just drop them. Like Chi-Chi. He wanted to do something different from what Bulma was like. Bulma is pretty much the archetype... The Bulma and Launch, actually. And Android 18. And Videl. And most of the characters going up until the end of Z. They were just really... They're really sassy. They're quite tough. They're very brutish. That's how he writes women most of the time. But with Chi-Chi, he wants to make her more demure, more kind of innocent. And he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it properly. So by the time we got to the Piccolo Jr. arc, she just ended up being, pretty much like everyone else. Tough cookie. Yeah, that's how he can write girls. So he just went back to what he knew. Long and the short of it, really. Okay. There we are. Cool Dude 7255 says, I'd watch Ultra Satan fight Jiren. I would too. I would say make the arc 10 episodes longer, so that means we can see the full extent of Mr. Satan's ultra power. Absolutely. I'd pay to see that. Senor S. Goku and Frieza must fuse to create Gokuza. Not related to the Yakuza. Parta Ultra Instinct, Double E says. Well, somebody did write a Parta Ultra Instinct theme. You can look it up on YouTube. I don't have the link to hand at the moment. But, yeah. It's really cool. Really cool theme. Might have to use it one of these days. Do you think an interdimensional relationship could happen between, like, Tien and Caulifla? Well, no. No. I mean... Tenshinhan, in theory, he has the, what's the word? He basically has this, little relationship he's kind of starting with Yurin from episode 89. So, I think Toei's trying something with that to try and give Tenshinhan something for him. That, yeah. But knowing him, he's so, oh, what's the word? He's so dedicated to martial arts that he's just gonna not really think about romance at all. In fact, I believe it was Toriyama in like some kind of supplemental documentation that said that Launch, he did try and live with Launch for a while, but they kind of broke up because it didn't work out, because Launch didn't like just the way they were living or something like that. It just didn't work out, really. Yago Coral, will we have more episodes of Dragon Ball Super? Oh, no doubt. We will definitely have more because it's profitable and the marketing potential is just amazing. It makes hundreds and hundreds of millions of yen every year. It's not going to go away. It's not going to go away until, I believe, and I hope this doesn't happen for a very long time, or ever, Masako Nozawa dies. Pretty much like that, really. And I'm pretty sure that if that did happen, they would have a disciple ready in waiting to take over. And I'm pretty sure that Masako Nozawa has taught them. And I don't really want that to happen. I don't. VC Heroes. Caulifla and Kaba together is very likely. She seems like a typical tsundere and Kaba the oblivious do-gooder. The thing is, though, you don't have to have characters get together. You don't. You don't have to. Unless you can think of a very good reason or a necessity to. Kaba will get respect from Caulifla, but I think that'll be it. She'll just want to go off and do her own thing. That's pretty much it. She will just want to I don't know. Stephen Alvarez, the vibe Goku is the antagonist from 114 good? I would say really the antagonist of the arc is definitely Jiren. And even then, the Pride Troopers aren't bad guys. They're not. They are basically, if you wanted to have a look for a rival character or characters, that's the Pride Troopers, plain and simple. That's what they are. Okay. Atherin Jewel, sorry, again, these questions go by really quickly. I don't get the chance to see them, so just type it in again. James Balestrea says, "What is Kale is the Princess of Sadal?" I don't think a princess would be wearing that regular garb or initially be treated like a dog's body of Caulifla. Caulifla's just part of a gang. She was the boss of a gang. That's what she was. And then Kale was like her second in command. Or just, yeah, underling or something like that. That's what it was until a couple of days ago. They've really come on a long way. But yeah, VC Heroes kind of believes that, you know, you'll have Kaba and Caulifla. They'll be training partners. They'll be sparring partners, no doubt. But yeah, they will be working together. Limited 11, hashtag we need Vegito. We don't need Vegito. We don't need Vegito yet. I think we might get Vegito in another arc, but I don't really want Potara to outstay its welcome, honestly. I want it to be something quite mystical. And I think we've got one more opportunity to use it. I think one more time is enough. And then if we get it again, it won't be that special. Fernando Santos, do you think Frieza would try to challenge Jiren? Probably not. I think he's probably going to try and leave that alone. Because I think he's got better things he can do. Like taking out Goku when he's weak. Or taking out smaller fighters because they're weaker than him. And he can feel superior. He doesn't need to. Jiren's either focused on just meditating or going after Goku or something like that. So he wouldn't bother about him. Gilberto Becerra says, which places did you enjoy during your visit to Chicago? Well, of course, I saw the Bean. I went to a place called Galloping Ghosts, which apparently is the world's biggest arcade, and found an old copy of Dragon Ball Z, like a really weird one from 1993, like an arcade game or something like that. It's quite curious. Very, very surreal in there, though. And I found an F-Zero GX machine. That was pretty sweet. Black Noctis. I think something terrible will still happen. Also, is the Makai realm a part of every universe, or is it a different one, like Makai Zeno? Good question. I mean, there is still something terrible going to be happening, because I feel like there's... it's not going to be a simple tournament. There's something bad that's going to happen that's going to either interrupt it, or something immediately afterwards that prevents other universes being erased. Okay. Okay, with that, I think we got about 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes, chaps. So, chaps and chapettes. So, pose your questions. Let's get these in. Okay. Oh, stupid but cunning. In regards to Caulifla and Kaba, refer to Rule 44. If it exists, there is a version of it in your fandom, and it has a wiki and possibly a tabletop version with a theme song performed by a Vocaloid. Ha! I didn't know about that rule. That's a new one to me. But, yeah, probably. Oh, there'll be pairings, no doubt. Absolutely no doubt. Bashir comes in with a cheeky donation. Oh, they're coming in. Leo Breaker 9316. You think we might get a Gohan versus a Pride Trooper? I really hope so. And I really hope they have a moment together. I really do. Killer Gym Socks, Ultra Instinct plus Fusion makes no sense since it's the primal power of a reaction. Using strategy doesn't work when you turn your mind off. Well, no. If you turn your mind off, you're not strategizing. You're just letting your body doing the talking. That's all you're doing. Long or the short of it, really. But yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Bashir says, have you watched Plague of Gripes Japan Doesn't Like TN video? I haven't had a chance to watch that yet, actually. If so, what do you think about it? Because I think it explains why Toriyama Toei just doesn't care about him. And one of the I agree in his video is who Krillin is the strongest human on Earth. Yeah, Krillin is the strongest human on Earth, no doubt. He is. I mean, people want to talk smack about him, but, yeah, that's just the way it goes. Krillin is a lot stronger than he gives credit for. And I think our Ten Shinhan and DBZA put it first. He may be a bit of a scaredy cat, but when it comes down to it, he steps up and gives it a go. That's why he gets curb stomped. He participates in fights he really shouldn't be in, and he gives it a try. You know, I'd rather have that than just being a coward. You know, gotta give major props to Krillin. Goku yourself. See my vid? We subconsciously training Ultra Goku. Well, what, like kind of like meditating or something? No, I personally think it's more to do with the fact that Whis has just been trying to tell Goku for the past year or two how to achieve this, and Goku's finally cracked it. And it took the Spirit Bomb blowing up in his face to do it. Rashad August says, will the Zenos ever erase each other in the future? Maybe if they get bored. Maybe if they have an argument, they'll just erase one or the other. Danto3101, any predictions for the invisible characters? I believe it's the case they're probably going to be like, there'll be another phase in the Tournament of Power, like in the 120s, that they will come into their own. I think that'll be the case. Goku, yes, thanks for the awesome stream. What are your thoughts on Vegeta in the arc? At first I thought he really kind of got, like, worse at the beginning of the arc, the Tournament of Power. But now I realize that he is thinking of people after all. I'm just thinking, well, okay, to be fair, he is kind of stressed out. His second child is just born and she might be erased. Yeah, no wonder Vegeta's a bit on a short fuse. But yeah, speaking of Vegeta, by the way, tomorrow's video, I meant to try and say this earlier, is an interview with the Portuguese Vegeta, João Loy. So I'm having he answered a couple of my questions. I'll be sharing the video, as well as giving a bit more information about what happened after that initial Portuguese dub video. You can check it out on the channel, and look forward to it dropping about 2 PM GMT, which I think is 9 AM Eastern. But yeah, that was really cool. Really cool that he replied. That was pretty cool. So any Portuguese fans there, look forward to the Portuguese Vegeta and Mr. Satan and Raccoon and King Yemma talking about the dub and why it was the way it was. Black Noctis, what size shirt do you wear? Super Saiyan Godspeed, bye. I wear an XL. I wear an XL because it's comfy. Just to have a little bit of slack. I always like baggy clothes. Okay. Gabriel Wright done, any more plans to do another Go Q&A? Probably not, because they don't track well for me in terms of, like, making them, because it's a lot of time, and most people really like the discussions. And really, I feel like I don't want to make the whole format stale, because otherwise it will outstay its welcome. I think at the moment, having 6 is good enough. If there's like a special that I really think that really needs to be covered, then maybe. Stupid but cunning. Do you think Ultra Instinct can give non-Saiyans, humans, Namekians a fighting chance in the series? Absolutely. This is not focused on just Saiyans. This can be for anybody. So, yeah, in theory, anybody could learn it. That's the exciting part. Okay. Angel Reyes. There you go. Angel Rays. You have been shouted out. No one in Deepor Productions. I turned 18 2 days ago. Well, happy belated birthday to you, sir. And if it's been your birthday recently, or if it's about to be your birthday, happy birthday to you all. And I hope it's a really good one. And don't worry, I do not have the birthday song that Natalie Pator has, so you've been spared. But yeah. Okay. So, tonight, I think we're done for tonight. Oh, Zach Rosenfeld in, trying to maybe get Lost Swoop. What do you think may happen if 2 or more universes have the same number of fighters by the end? And oh, Zach has become the stream boss. He has rounded out and he wins the stream. Zach coming in with a last finisher. What do you think may happen if 2 or more universes have the same number of fighters by the end? Probably sudden death. The first fighter to fall out of the ring, that universe, the universe that put them out wins. I think it would just be like that, a tiebreaker. But yeah, there we go. So, thank you very much for tuning in, guys. And, yeah, it was a real pleasure. I'm glad that we managed to talk a bit about episode 114 as well as Dragon Ball Super in general. And I will probably be doing another one in the not too distant future. But, yeah, at the moment we're just dealing with house things and got to go tomorrow to talk about a boiler. So, adulting, right? Anyway. Hope you all have a really good evening, or afternoon, or whatever it is. Good night, because, yeah, in Europe, it's about nearly 9 o'clock. But, yeah. Hope you all have a really good night, and Diamond R11 Blue, I have noticed you. And, yeah. Hope you have a really good night, and just, until next time, and tomorrow, be sure to like and subscribe, and share this with your friends, and look forward to the Dragon Ball Evolution review coming out on YouTube later tonight. Okay. Till next time, guys. Catch you later, and have a good night. Also, quick last thing, Rashad August says back tingles could be related to their tails. So, absolutely, good point. I just thought I'd mention it. Anyway, catch you later!